for you. I am worth nothing for you. Just go back to your people. Yet she's forgetting what she carries. She's forgetting what she carries. You know, sometimes those that evangelize need to be evangelized too.
Amen.
And all of us come from a certain church. But depending whatever season we're in life, we forget the treasure we carry. We forget the treasure we are. And God will allow someone to remind you that it's not in anything you can give me, it's in your awareness of God. Naomi and her family originally left their homeland because there was a famine. And as they go to Moab, because there's food there, and where they're coming from, there's no food, years go down, and now she loses her husband and 2 sons. Now she's experiencing emotional, mental, and spiritual famine. So she says, I'm going back home. And matter of fact, now there's food. So there's no more famine over here, but I'm experiencing famine here, so she leaves. She left because of famine, and she's leaving again because of famine. And what's interesting is Bethlehem. The meaning of Bethlehem is house of bread. Isn't it interesting that there was no bread in the house of bread? Isn't that interesting? But it's so beyond flour, salt, and sugar. Because Jesus says that I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Amen. Naomi forgets this. So people welcome her, and they're so excited to see her, but yet I can hear her bitterly saying, don't call me Naomi. Call me Mara. Because I left here full. Isn't that interesting? Didn't she leave because there was a famine? But here she's saying, don't even call me by my name. I've never met someone in so much pain that literally changed their name. That's how much pain she carried. She said, call me Mara, because I left here full, and now I'm coming back empty. How is Naomi defining her value? Do you see it? In her eyes, she was of no benefit, of no good, and it seemed as though both her and Ruth were dealt a bad hand. Yet John 6, verse 51. John 6, verse 51 has a promise that we women need to always remember. No matter what season of life we're in, that Jesus is the living bread that came down from heaven. God used this powerful story to always remind us that as long as we have him, we have everything we need.
Amen.
As long as we have him, our value is immeasurable. It doesn't matter what I may walk around with or what I may physically carry. It doesn't matter what season of life you may see me. As long as I have God, I'm a treasure. You're a treasure. From what seemed like a helpless situation of 2 women that will live the rest of their days in desolation, gleaning after workers, poor, just to have enough food for themselves to eat, just enough, was the chosen womb God used to birth the lineage of Jesus.
Amen.
Women, life on earth is a fair.
Amen.
It will never be fair.
Amen.
Don't wait for it to be fair. You will always be dealt a bad hand. Always. So don't wait for you to feel like a treasure. Don't wait for people to acknowledge that you're a treasure. Don't wait for that. You will never get that. You will never get it. Naomi carried so much pain. And I don't know what you may be carrying this evening. I don't know what season of life you may be in. I don't know how you may look at yourself. But the thing is, as long as you have God, as long as you allow Him to lead you, your treasure is hidden in Him.
Amen.
Is sealed, is protected.